So I'm up here in Casale Cortocero, just at the entrance below here to the Sanctuary of Gethsemane. Here the beautiful mountains behind me. Sadly, just about a month ago there was a cable car accident the other side of this mountain. So, but it's a beautiful valley, beautiful mountain, and I'll show you where I used to live about 30 years ago. This used to be, we used to have this as a seminary, and it's practically derelict now apart from the church. So I'll show you what it's like when I get to the top up here. So I'm walking up Gethsemane. This is in a town called Casale Cortocero, and there used to be a Via Crucis up here, but sadly a lot of the images, the original images, are gone. This is a sanctuary that was built by Dr. Jeddah many years ago, and sadly now most of it is derelict apart from the church. They've walled off the rest of the sanctuary. The living used to be where you come on retreat, and here's another. But I lived here for a year from 1992 to 1993 when I was 19 years old. So it's nearly 30 years ago, and we used to usually walk up here and leave the cars below, but sometimes we used to have a Cinquecento, a Fiat 500 little car that could come up on these rows here, and there used to be a funiculare, a tram up, but we didn't use that too much. By the time we had left it, it was within a few years it was closed down, sold off. So I'm just arriving up here to it now, and the church was built after the 1950s. It was the first church dedicated to the Assumption after Pope Pius XII declared it a dogma. So there's a beautiful mosaic in here, and there's a beautiful statue of Jesus in Gethsemane. That's why it's called this. So sadly, the Via Crucis, beautiful images are gone now. So, but the path is still here, and we'll see what it's like up here. Signora Angela is coming up behind me down here. She was there when we were here, and she's going to open the church for me. So if any of you who remember her, you can contact me and have her details. I suppose I just wanted to leave an historic record of my time here, because this sanctuary had a profound impact on me. I suppose, you can see a lot of modern architecture, but what you'll see inside is an amazing statue of Christ in Gethsemane. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful works of art I've ever seen, and I'll take a video when I'm inside the church here. But it's sad that this sanctuary has become derelict and so forth. But the church moves, the world moves, time moves on, and I just thought I'd record this video and leave it for other people who remember it, because it was very special up here at the 14th station. And now I'm arriving to Gethsemane. So I'm just gonna. So now this is the entrance, would have been the entrance. and it's sad. It's very run down, with some graffiti here. But the mosaics, there's mosaics all along the outside here. And here you have Christ in Gethsemane, which is, you know, a mosaic from the 1950s. And I'll just show you some of the other mosaics that were here that I remember a lot. This one, Christ before Pontius Pilate crowned as king. And, you know, Our Lady. And sadly, we used to live here, but it's all derelict now. But in its time, it was very, very beautiful. And I did think these mosaics, when you're walking outside, had a deep impression on me. Dio mio. Sì, mi ricordo. E hanno chiuso qua sopra anche, no? È tutto chiuso. There used to be a door here. We used to go up and walk upstairs, but it's all closed. And this was the entrance to there used to be some classrooms here, but it's all closed up. And down here was to the kitchen. Of Our Lady assumed into heaven. And now go down to the crypt now. When we were legionaries, we made our first vows after novitiate here, and I remember coming into the sacristy and we made our private vows in here, but that's so anyway. So this is the crypt, and here's the statue of Christ, Gethsemane, which I think is really amazing. Father, not my will, but yours be done. So this is the Christ in Gethsemane that the sanctuary has done. A really amazing work of art. And with the mosaic up here, Father, not my will, but your will be done, in Latin. But beautiful, beautiful statue, life size. And it's sad the church is in pretty good condition, but I think the marble seems to be decaying here. Maybe it's damp or something. But anyway. I think there's a piece of rock from the original Gethsemane here. So I'm going to go around here and see the kitchen. I have to go around this way. There's so much decay here. Here's the dining room. Very sad. Broken in here. This used to go up to the chapel here Sunday. It's written here, lasciate ogni speranza a voi che entrate. From Dante's Inferno. It certainly feels like that. But yeah, this used to be the kitchen, and there used to be a coffee machine up here. Whether it's still here, no. Used to be a little coffee area here. So yeah, many happier times they were. I remember one time there was a rat that came in here. And I think it was already dying, but I put a saucepan over the rat, and people thought I had killed it, but I think it was half dying already. We used to do the washing up in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we used to wash up in here. Everything's broken. I don't know why people see the need to come in and break. It's a sad world. But, you know, stuff can't be left without being destroyed, but that's the world we live in. So, yes, this is where I used to cook when I was a seminarian. At 19 years old, we used to take it in turns cooking here. And yeah, those were happier days. ¿Cuánto ha cambiado aquí? Tough to come back to see it like this. These were some of the bedrooms we used to have. People would come here and retreat and stay here. Bathrooms. It used to be a semicircle of rooms around here. It used to be beautiful. I suppose it's hard to come back to places like this that you knew more or less when they were all tidy, clean. It was in a lot better condition than it is today. It's hard to come back and to see it like this, but you know, there's great dreams, great vision for this to be a place of Catholic retreat, you know, built by Dr. Deda and his wife who led this project. You know, we want a place where people will come and encounter Christ. And instead, today, that vision, sadly, you know, is gone. But we would have stayed in these rooms. These were our rooms, you know. Beautiful, with a balcony here. Sadly. Ah.
Vado a fare vaccino adesso il 28 la seconda volta.
really amazing work of art. And with the mosaic up here, Father, not my will but your will be done in Latin. But, beautiful, beautiful statue, life size. And it's the church. The church is in pretty good condition, but I think the marble seems to be decaying here. Maybe it's damp or something. But anyway. I think there's a piece of rock from the original seminary here.